Hey ESGN Nation, and welcome back to another episode here on Madden 20, Face of the Franchise here, as we're in episode number 54, and we are in week 6 in this QB1 Face of the Franchise with Khalil Kelley, as we're back here, and we're going to be in Atlanta today for this week 6 matchup, and this should be a good one. Hotlanta, of course, here hosted us here today, and of course our boys, they're getting ready and warmed up and ready to go here in this one. Atlanta is well, they're Atlanta. They are currently right now, I believe, on a little trying to still find themselves here. They're not like the real Atlanta Falcons, like in real life here, who been having some trouble in real life. But take a look here. They are currently right now not playing so well. 0-5 for this season, as they are currently looking for their first win. And a lot of people are saying this could be a trap game for us. And just take a look at the Falcons. They lost against the Lions, lost on the road there against the Bucks, and then turn around the Saints, Eagles so far this season. So they're trying to see if they can get their first win off of us. Matt Ryan, there you see his numbers from last week. And Matt Ryan, 22 of 38, 244 yards, and a touchdown. Of course, 2 interceptions and a sack. The only touchdown that came from the Falcons were from the fourth quarter, which was they were going down the field and they were just too late and too shy of getting to that touchdown there, and they ended up losing to the Cowboys 24-14. So they had a rough comeback. They were starting to build some momentum for themselves, but then come up short there towards the end. I think Matt Ryan threw it was an interception there. Our job this week is just to try to keep balance and keep pressure on Matt Ryan, trying to make him throw the ball more, quickly than he would like to, and hopefully our defense could do that. Lately here, our defense has been doing pretty well here. We're still undefeated for the season, but of course we like to try to keep this momentum continuing on. Now, as for Khalil had a great week last week in his game, and we'll see if he can do the same here in this one. So first and 10 now here for the Dolphins, and hand this one off to Kenyon Drake, as Kenyon Drake runs there for a short gain of about a couple yards on our play. There you see his numbers just last week, 22 carries for 123 yards last week. In that game, I believe it was against the Tampa Bay Bucks. Last week we had 3 touchdowns from Khalil, also sacked 4 times, no interceptions there. He currently has 20 touchdowns going into this game, and there you see Khalil going to get sacked there on that play by McKinley, and that's the first sack of this one here for the Falcons, as they're trying to see and trying to keep a check here of this quarterback. They know what Khalil's up to. They know what his game plan is for the most, or at least know what he can do here with the type of game plan that they have set for him. So they're going to really try to keep him in the pocket, make him force pass, throws on. Of course, our offensive line not the greatest. We do get sacked quite often, and our guys on the offensive line do, from time to, for the most part here, gets us and Khalil in trouble in that situation, letting tackles go through, or defenders get through and get tackles, and having massive tackles for loss. But you see here, Atlanta's going to challenge this one here as Fuller. I think Fuller had his feet in there. It was just a drag. He dragged his foot there towards the end, and this one should be good here. So yeah, we go ahead, find out it is good, and it will be a first down. So we're on their 40. Still no score here. First and 10, as neither team has hasn't really did too much in this first quarter. Kelley throwing that one out. Oh, that's going to be an interception right there. Clean interception. This one can easily go back, but no, they oh no. Well, yeah, they finally do stop him there, as Allen gets an interception, and that is Khalil's. Like I said, I believe that is Khalil's. If I look at my notes here, that is his 4th interception of the season. So not too bad, with a ratio with 20 touchdowns. Of course, going into this game with only 3 interceptions. He's been doing good in that department there. Be able, you know, that right there tells you he does a great job of reading the defense there and knowing what to do. But that one, the receiver was just not there on time. But there you see a great pass there, of course, to Kenny Stills, who's just lighting it up here. Has the most reception yards for the season. Of course, he's our wide receiver number 1. But Fuller's getting up there in the same kind of numbers. I think they're just about 100 or so between the two of them. We'll see another 1st and 10 here. Kelley up the middle. This one getting thrown there to Albert Wilson, who's just been a great guy here, especially on 3rd downs to help us out. Go now to a play action here on 2nd and 2, and Kelley's he's going to go ahead and call his own number instead. Slides there and gets near the 20-yard line for another 1st down. So good job here moving the chains and getting a nice 13-yard carry on that one. 1st and 10 again here for Kelley and the Dolphins, and we'll see a pass there, and that one gets into the end. No, just shy of the end zone there. Wilson's like, come on, I was in there. But they're going to mark him at the 1. So we're going to be at the 1-yard line here. Atlanta currently leads this one by 7 with 2:25 left here in the 1st quarter. Hand off there to Kenyon Drake, and I don't know where he was going with that one. But then turn around. Drake is going to be injured on that play, and that is not what you want to see from your top halfback here for this team. So Bollinger's going to come out here. He's in the backfield there, and we'll see what he can do is hand this one off to him. He goes on the outside there, gets in, and that is going to be a touchdown. Dolphins, and the Dolphins are now finally on the board here, tying this one up 7-0, or 7 apiece now here, late in the 1st quarter. As Kenyon Drake here, hopefully, is nothing serious, and we can get him back on the field, as he's been having a pretty good season now. I believe he has about 6 or 7 rushing touchdowns for us this year. So move on now to the 2nd quarter. 1st and 10. Hand this one off to Mac there, our guy that we just picked up this last offseason. And he gets a 16-yard carry for a 1st down. Mac's actually a really good, strong runner. He does a great job there on the outside. Not to mention he has some pretty good hands for a decent halfback. Hopefully we can work with him and maybe up his receiving skills, because he has got a good, that's a good ball carrying skills, and not to mention receiving skills for this halfback position. He's a 3rd stringer there for us. 2nd and 10. Kelley here is going to roll out here to the right-hand side. He's going to call his own number instead and going to run this one near the 50 as we're near midfield. So now a 3rd and 2 here for the Dolphins. And this one I would believe Mac's in the back there. I would almost put money on it that they're going to hand the ball off to him. And that's exactly what they do there. As Mac tries to get to the 1st down marker, but they're going to mark him short. And he's going to be marked just short of the yard there that he needs. As Trufant gets the tackle, and Kelley's going to have to go back to the sidelines. So it's now 14-7 here in Atlanta. 1st and 10, ball on our own 25. Hand the ball off to Mac again as we're trying to get a steady running game here going for ourselves and try to take some pressure off of Kelley. 3rd and 7 here. Of course, this is going to be a pass situation. Kelley here looking down the field here. No, cannot find nobody. And he is going to get caught by Corey Luget as Luget gets that sack there. And that is not what you want to see on a drive like this, especially down by 7. So now still down by 7 here with 1:16 left here in the 1st half. Kelley's going to go ahead and roll out to the right-hand side here. He's going to get down to the 1st down marker and more. And he is going to get to the 34. Mark about the 34-yard line for the 1st down. 1:03 left here in this one, in the 1st half. And Kelley's going to drop back deep, looking down the field here. He's going to make a deep pass there to Kenny Stills, who Kenny Stills gets this one. And that is a huge 1st down there for the Dolphins, as we'll see them hustle down the field here. 38 seconds left here in the 1st half. Kelley drops, looks back here, fires, throws this one up there. That one gets tipped and almost taken away there from the defender. As you'll see, 2nd and 10 Ball on the 22. Kelley looking down the middle here. This one is going to be tipped away, but there's a flag on the field. And it looks like it's going to be a holding call. And that's going to be on McGovern, as that's going to put us back 10. So now 2nd and 20. Got to get this one in here and got to try to at least get in field goal range here. Kelley dropping back here, going off to the right-hand side. Scrambles around here using his own legs and gets to the yardage there at the 26. 20 seconds left here for Kelley. They have all their timeouts still remaining. Up the middle there, that's going to be a catch. That is going to be Gesicki, and Gesicki gets the catch. And the Dolphins are going to have to call a quick timeout with only 12 seconds remaining. Ball will be placed at the 5-yard line. Great catch there from our tight end. And so we need to utilize him a lot more here, especially in this red zone. 1st and 10, or 1st and goal. Kelley drops back in the pocket, looks, fires, throws this one there into the end zone, and that is going to be at the back of the end zone for Albert Wilson. That is his 5th receiving touchdown this season. And the Dolphins now have tied this one up now 14-all here in Atlanta. And so the Mercedes-Benz Dome is a little quiet now as the Falcons here and their fans thought they were going to take the lead going into the half. So now halftime here, 14-all. We do have the ball here first. Start off the second half. And oh, big hit there on Kenyon Drake as he's back in the ball game there. Hit like that again, he may not be back in too soon. So now have the ball on their own 25, a 2nd and 10. As that run there from Drake did not go nowhere, but that's going to be a great catch there from the tight end. Gesicki does get the first down. Mark him near the 35-yard line for the first down. So now 1st and 10 here for Kelley, who's had a pretty decent day with the exception of that interception. We'll see a handoff there to Drake. Drake's going to go off from the far left-hand side there, and he will get a couple there as we go now to a 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2 now. 8 minutes left here in this one. Drake there gets the ball there from Kelley, and that'll be enough there to move the chains to the 46 for the first down. So 1st and 10. Ball on the 46. Kelley dropping back here in the pocket, rolls off to the right-hand side. Kelley cannot find nobody. Goes ahead and takes it himself. And number 5 gets to the 39-yard line for a first down. He is now over 50 yards now here on the ground here today. So he's utilized his legs just a little bit more here today than he has been here as of late. Kelley here looking, fires this one off to the right-hand side there, finds his target, Gesicki, and there he's again another first down for the huge tight end. 3rd reception in today's ball game, and it puts him now at the 24-yard line. 1st and 10, ball on the 24. And we'll see a play action here from Kelley. Kelley looking down the field, and he's not going to throw this one. Instead, he runs this one there to the 16, and he'll get about 8 on the play. Going now to a 2nd and 2. Ball now on Atlanta 16. Looking for a good block there. Kelley does fine and finds Gesicki as he gets into the end zone there. Nice one here. First one of the day here for him. Not sure how many he has right now for the season, but nonetheless, there a nice one, and that's going to help us take the lead now, for at least for the time being. And it's going to make it now 21-14. The question is now, can our defense hold their end of the deal and hold them to for just 14 points at this point? Hopefully, we can get some more points for ourselves. Well, they do hold us. They do hold them down only to 3. So it's now 17-21. Atlanta trailing here. As go now to a 2nd and 5 after a nice run there from Drake. Ball on our own 30-yard line. Hand this one off to Drake. Drake breaks a tackle. Drake going down the field. Gets near the 45-yard line for a great first down. Great run there from him. You see there 13 yards after the contact there on that play, on that run. Nice carry there from him. We've got to try to produce a little bit more out of him here in this game. And really for the season, as Kelley tries to drop back there, but he gets caught there on his blind side there by Beasley Jr. for the sack. And that is another sack there for Atlanta. 3rd one of the day here on Kelley. As we go now to a 2nd and 16, and Kelley again gets caught. Tinsley there, his 2nd sack of the day. And now puts them out at 3rd and 23, and that will end the 3rd quarter. Go now to the 4th quarter here. We start off here with that 3rd and 23. We have to throw ourselves out of this one here as we're trying to look for something deep, and Kelley cannot find nobody, and that's going to be another sack as Corey Legit gets this one. Another loss there. Now a 4th and 30, of course. That's going to be a situation now for us to punt here and try to flip the field here. And I don't know what's going on with that offensive line there, but they are letting guys in there too quickly. As Corey Legit, he is a good, Pro Bowler himself, and one of the, feared defensive linemen in the league. But, we cannot let that. That's still no excuse. We still got to play well here and keep our quarterback upright. 8:25 left here as we move on now here. Fast forward now into the 4th quarter. 1st and 10 here for the Dolphins. It's Kelley under center. Kelley's going to drop back. He is looking down the field, and he sees his guy he wants to throw to. That is Kenny Stills, who gets this one and gets it, and that is going to be a 1st down. Nice catch there for him. He has now 95 yards and about 3 or 4 catches there so far here today. We'll go now to a 1st and 10. Ball on 38, throwing up the middle there. Gesicki gets the catch. Gets to past midfield there, mark him at the 44 in Falcons territory. He has now 5 catches for 81 yards and 1 touchdown here today. 1st and 10, ball on the 44 here for Kelley and the Dolphins. As again drops back, finds, and he will fire this one to Kenny Stills, who gets another catch. And that's a gain of 9 on the play as he has over now 100 yards here in today's game. Nice tackle there from Sheffield of the Falcons. 2nd and 1. Trying to get down the field here, still 21-17. Kelley, he gets hit as he throws. That one's going to be in there to Kenny Stills, and Kenny Stills gets the touchdown. Touchdown, Dolphins. As we have now, Kelley's now overthrown over 2,000 yards now here for the season, and Kenny Stills being his top asset here on offense, doing a great job of getting that one in the end zone, and now it has stretched this lead out now to another 2 scores here, making it now 28-17 here in Atlanta. So Atlanta looks like if they don't get themselves together here, they could be losing another one here. They could be losing 6 straight, unless they turn things drastically here in this final quarter here in this ball game here today. 28-20, so they're just down by 8 now. 4:27 left here in the or 4:24 there in the here in the 4th, and they run this one to the 50-yard line there. Nice run there, and that's 9 carries for 59 yards there for Drake. So we're going to probably use Drake a lot more here as we see a play action here. And no, Kelley wants to throw this one deep. That one's going to go to Kenny Stills. He stays in bounds. Great catch there at the 8. Nice pass. And that is going to be a nice reception there for him. Big play there as Allen there cannot believe it. Let's take a look at the replay. See him just leap up. And, of course, when I see that here in gameplay, I'm like, oh, boy, this is going to be a nasty hit. He's going to catch it and he's going to drop it. But no, Kenny's held on. He absorbs the hit and then stays in bounds to keep the clock ticking there. And now we keep rolling on here. 1st and goal for the Dolphins. They're up by 8 here in this one. They could be possibly now extend this lead even further. We have a 1-possession lead here. So we see a handoff there to Drake. And that'll get him inside near the 5-yard line for a 2nd and goal. So 2nd and goal. Kelley looking to try to get this one in here. Fire this one in the back of the end zone there. Fires this one to Fuller. And Fuller gets the catch. Nice job there from Fuller. Gets his first receiving touchdown here today. Nice job there from him. And that helps us out now, extending this lead now to 35-20. So Atlanta looks like they're going to be getting served up their 6th loss here this season. And they'll have to go back to the drawing board here in this one to see how they can turn things around for themselves for the remaining part of the season. As we take a look here and see, yep, that is going to be it there as we get the win. And now we get ready for the next game coming up here as we'll have the next game, next episode coming up here, and episode 55 as we get ready for our next matchup there against another NFC South team, and that will be the Carolina Panthers. So nice victory there. Of course, Matt Ryan upset with himself there, just could not do anything there, as he did throw 51 times in this ball game. 373 there for him, 1 touchdown, no interceptions. So a pretty decent day for him, but just cannot get the ball going. That offense there was just kind of just really just slow there, and just on the wrong end of the stick this week. As for us, Kelly, in that game there, he was 16 of 21, 4 touchdowns for him in that game. Of course, had a couple of sacks there. Of course, again, our we had 5 sacks in that game. He was 331 yards. That's right. I was gonna say 4 touchdowns there. So now he has 24 touchdowns for the season, and now 3 interceptions at this point now. 9 carries, 62 yards for him. Take a look at the reception yards. Julio Jones there, 9 for 99. No touchdowns there for him. So I'm really surprised that we were able to stop Julio Jones. Gesicki, 5 catches, 81 yards, a score there for him. Albert Wilson, 3 for 33, a score, and Will Fuller, 2 for 38 or 36 there, and also a score there from him. So, our defense did a great job there. Like I said, especially stopping Julio Jones. He is one of those, by far, he's definitely one of my favorite wide receivers. I always usually have him in fantasy, but here today, not a good day there, as we did a pretty good job there of kind of just keeping him quiet and shutting him down. So coming up, like I said, in week 7, we are going to be at home taking on the Carolina Panthers. We'll host them, and look, you see there, we got 2 challenges there from both their offensive general and their defensive general. Cam Newton going to challenge us, and of course, Luke Kuechly, they're going to challenge us there. So we'll see what those challenges are coming up, and we'll see if we can continue rolling this on here in this game, as we're currently now 6-0, getting ready for this matchup here now against the Carolina Panthers. That's it for this episode of Face of the Franchise QB1 with Khalil Kelley. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that like or hit that sub or bell notification so you guys can be notified of this series or any other series here on the channel. You guys can also follow us on social media on Facebook, Twitter, and Discord for the latest news and events on what's going on the channel. Definitely check out our second channel, ESGNet ESGNet Plus LP, as we got some stuff over there. I think you guys will really enjoy it. Got some good content over there. I think from other different types of series like golf and NASCAR over there also too. So some pretty good stuff on that second channel. Definitely check it out. And also check us out on Patreon if you want to be a member of, or so at least be a supporter of the channel. That'd be a great way to do it. You guys can find us there on Patreon, and they've got 3 different tiers there, and it starts as low as $1 a month to support the channel. So if you want to do that, that'd be greatly appreciated, and we'll love you to death. But that's it for this episode. Come on back for episode 55. Like I said, taking on the Carolina Panthers, and with week 7 action. As always, keep yourselves and each other healthy, wear a mask, and I will see you guys next time.